Force everywhere doesn't work. That is true. I'm beginning to realize that it doesn't work. I mean, I already kind of knew, but now I have like figures. I have figures. Because if it worked, my escape death rate would be 50-50, right? And it's not. So. Oh, that's perfect. What do you mean? It is a flawless system. That baby only totally deserved to be ranked with us? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's the Nemesis. Oh no. Bye, squad. Oh no, fucking Derek. Fucking Derek had my escape covered. I love how I just fucking do that. I'm such a piece of shit. I literally just see the killer and fucking bail. Often putting teammates between me and the killer. Like, just not like, not kind of intentionally, but not intentionally in the same way. Because, like, it's just like my instinct to run away from the killer, which inadvertently puts teammates in between me and the killer. It's not the goal, but it always ends up happening just because of what? Just because I don't run to a loop, I just run away from the killer. I should find myself a totem or something once I've done this gen. That's my plan. Because if you do totems, then the killer's head becomes 1 inch too big. And then they won't be able to fit through some doorways. So it's like the most cracked play you can possibly do. So I'm going to go find a totem. And if you stroke it hard enough, then the killer's head gets bigger. That went all wrong. That went all kinds of wrong. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to run around here. Because this is like the best play. And then you want to stop. Give your teammate a good boop. And that gives them the power that they need to loop the killer stronger. You want to try and... Sometimes you can vault these. Sometimes you can vault these. Like, you just kind of fit through that tiny gap. Sometimes you can do it. So, you know, you've got to try every time just to see. Just to see. You want to do this always when they're nearby. Because they help. And then what you want to do is you want to grab that. And you want to put it just there. And that gives it more power. Because it's a vaccine. So it gives you a little bit of the disease to make you feel better. So if you put it near something that is incredibly contagious, then it makes the vaccine stronger. I don't really want to do it because I'm super antisocial. But these things just want to hug. And if you hug them, they go away. So you just want to run at those things and hug them. And that makes them happy. And then they leave you alone. They just want to hug. I am going to run in this direction. Now, when you hear that music, it means you're doing really well. So if you can hear that music at all times, then you're doing the best thing you could possibly do. If you can just hear that music at all times, then you're doing really well. That's the goal. What's up? Push D away from the window. Alright, so you don't really want to hit those. You don't really want to press space when the red line is in the white bit. You want to press it when it's in the black bit, because if you hit it when it's in the white bit, you get that, like, really, like, you know, high-pitched noise. It goes like, tsh, and that means you just smashed one of the killer's mother's belongings, which is not very nice, so you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. It's not good. No, I don't want to give you a hug. I don't want to give you a hug. If you don't want to give Deirdre a hug, you kind of just have to move on. Because she's just going to keep coming at you for a hug. As we discussed before, if you do this, you don't get skill checks. So there's no chance of failing the skill check. As previously discussed. And look at that. Always works. Generator completed. No skill checks. See? Teammates approve. Teammates approve. Teammates approve of the amazing strats. The amazing strats always get results, and thus teammates approve. Now you see, if a gen is yellow, now this can mean one of two things. That's one of the things it can mean. That a big angry bald man is coming nearby. And if a big angry bald man is coming nearby, that's not a good thing. That's something you want to avoid. Big angry bald men, not good. Not good. So then you just want to loop this. And you want to avoid Deirdre because this is not the time for a hug, and she doesn't really realise that. She just wants hugs, and she doesn't really think about when is the appropriate time for a hug. She doesn't really think. She doesn't really give it too many thoughts. She's not the most thinky think. Okay, so now I've got to avoid those skill checks, because now that I'm injured, I really don't want to be failing any skill checks. She is relentless with these hug requests. No means no, Deirdre. Okay. So what we want to do, when you do a gate, if you open it to 50%, that means that you've done your part of the gate, because there are two gates, right? So if you open one of them to 50%, then if the other is open to 50%, then the gates are open. Because the two gates kind of share the load. Okay, now, remember what I said about Angry Bald Man? There's one of them now. I did a bad play there. I wasted my Dead Hard. Shouldn't have done that. That was not the time to use Dead Hard. I should have used it when the killer was, like, really close to me. Rather than using it to get to that window in time. That was a mistake by me. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I see. There we go. That was a good play. That was a good play. I don't know how that missed. What is happening? Okay, there we go. Yeah, no. Bye-bye. Thanks for the games. Thanks for playing, Pyro. I finally did your challenge. I finally did your challenge. Thank you for redeeming that. I finally did it. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for the pops. Thank you so much for the pop vinyls. Much love. Much love. I did enjoy. See you. I'm very glad. Much love. Right, what map were we on? What map was that? Coal Tower. Love me a good Coal Tower. Show me when they come? Will do. And that was the Nemesis. And I switched to Cheryl at the last possible second, so I was running all of the craziest shit. From Bastel's challenge earlier. And no offering. Holy shit, that was an escape. We love an escape. Ugh. I thought you would DC when I stopped him from getting the hook on UT. You ran him so long. Well done. Oh, well played. Hell yeah. Well done. Getting pretty good at running now. Yes. Just need to get better at looping and timing my dead hard. If such what I use dead hard. Well played. Well played.